Another week, another dollar. Okay, hi guys. So this is officially week 4 of my practicals. I am starting a new vlog today, and this week I'm basically going to be teaching a lesson tomorrow. So I need to just make sure that I prep for that and make sure that everything is ready for tomorrow's lesson. And then I'm going to just continue with my observations and yeah, just participating and helping out in class. I think after tomorrow's class, I can start putting my portfolio together. For now, though, I want to make sure that I get this lesson prepared. I don't want to work on it when I get home, so I just want to make sure that I get as much work as possible. Yeah. So I'm actually still doing the lesson on area. However, the introduction of area. So So I'm currently working on constructing a lesson about area for a grade 6 class, and I'm actually really excited because I want to make it I want to bring it to life as much as possible. So what I'm thinking is going outside and getting them to actually use a physical square that I'm going to create for them out of paper or whatever, and then have them actually physically measure square units on the floor of different shapes. I'm going to make some regular shapes and I'll maybe make some irregular shapes. But I really like this concept because I think it's exciting. They don't always get an opportunity to go outside and learn outside, so it would be really cool to sort of make math practical and show them how it can be put into practice. And then I also want to then bring them back into the classroom, discuss the idea of why we use square units in order to measure areas, so like 1-dimensional to 2-dimensional, understanding that, and understanding the concept of covering a surface using square units. Yeah, I just think for me things like this are super exciting because I'm this is what I do teaching for. This is why I enjoy teaching, because I want to make concepts and topics that kids typically find challenging and difficult. I want to make it exciting for them. I want to answer the question, ma'am, why is this relevant? Ma'am, I'm never going to use this in the real world, and really give them an understanding of why it's relevant, how you can possibly use it, even if you don't use it yourself in the real world, but how do other people actually use these concepts in the real world. People, today is officially Tuesday. I am doing my last lesson for my practicals today. I hope you guys can see me. Honestly, I hope you guys can see me. So basically, I'm going to be introducing area. So the reason why I'm so excited is because, I just printed these, which is basically the consolidation exercise that they're going to do, just so I can make sure that I know that they understand what they're doing. But what actually is getting me so excited is the introductory activity that I'm going to do with them. So I've printed out these A3 sheets of paper. So this is like a floor plan, right, with the grid lines. I have a soccer field with the grid lines. I have a track with the grid lines as well in the background, and I have a garden with the grid lines, and just one more, and also a pool, right, with the grid lines. So I'm going to be cutting out one square unit, and then I'm going to be asking the kids to basically measure it themselves, just so that we can make this idea of area more practical. So I'm going to give them the prompt is that they are a builder that is, or a contractor that is hired by the school, and they need to basically build the following things for the school. So a pool area, a field, a track field, a classroom, etc. And then they're using these cubic, these little squares to basically showcase or figure out how much material they are going to need, or how much space it's going to take up in order for them to build that, just if that makes sense. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Thursday, the 28th of May. Slipper Day is officially tomorrow, but our school is celebrating it today. So, I am in my pajamas at work. This should be pretty fun and interesting. This should be pretty fun and interesting. And I have to pop over to my girlfriend's school later to basically say happy birthday to her. So that is also going to be interesting. But yeah, let's just see how this day goes. So, hold on, let me switch. So, I am currently doing an assignment. I'm working on one of my assignments. I just want to see if this butter is melting before I leave it outside the fridge. Yes, I'm currently doing and working on an assignment, and it's actually coming along pretty well. So I have a 15-minute break right now, so I'm just gonna make some popcorn as like a little snack. This is going to probably be my last session for the evening. If I work again, it will be much later, like after dinner. And yeah, it's going pretty well. So currently, just as an update, I am on break. So it is currently school holidays. I've been on break for a week and a half now, exactly a week and a half. And yesterday, unfortunately, my girlfriend left for a school trip. Unfortunately for me, but fortunately for her. So she's currently out of the country, living her best life, experiencing a new culture, through work, which is a really great opportunity. So I'm home alone, and I'm just, I guess, learning what it means to be home by myself. I'm generally very much a busybody. Like, I'm somebody who keeps myself so busy. Currently in the process of building 2 businesses simultaneously. I wanted to hold off the other one, but the opportunity came for it to actually get off the ground. So I said, let's go for it. And also recently started tutoring. So I actually have to tutor my student tomorrow and on Friday. And then she's going to be going away for break.
called on my phone. It's ringing. I literally just got a spam call. Somebody telling me about credit. I don't even have credit, guys. These spam calls are getting out of hand. But anyways, my popcorn is almost done. As I was saying, I'm on break currently, and I have a lot of things that I actually need to be doing and figuring out. What I like to do is I like to use my breaks to work on bringing my ideas to life. It's usually... What's wrong, Baba? You okay? You okay? It's usually the only time that I have really to like work full time on like my business ideas, to optimize, you know, how I do things, so that when I do go back to work, I have sort of streamlined systems, and you know, things are not feeling as heavy on me. It is a sacrifice, because obviously I have to sacrifice my holidays in order to do that, but it pours into my cup, and for me that you know is always going to be a win. This holiday, I mean, this is like my last mid-year holiday. For third year, I have one more year left of my undergrad, and now I'm starting to think about work placement. I'm starting to think about postgraduate studies. So I really just need to start thinking about that, strategizing and putting together a timeline of all the things that I need to get done, when I want to get them done, where I'm applying, you know, and the timelines and deadlines for everything, so that, you know, I'm not only thinking about that next year when I'm supposed to be sending in applications. Yeah, and I'm quite excited. Like, it's not one of those things where I used to be somebody that like I'd have a vision or like a very specific space or place that I wanted to be in, and it was almost like a now or never, or like a that's it and nothing else. But I think life has humbled me and made me much more open-minded, and it made me realize that you can plan all you want, but God makes the final decision. You don't always have control over where you end up, but you have control over what you make of the opportunities that you do get. So for me, I think I'm optimistic about the opportunities that I will get and how I will make the best use of them. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am mentally and everything. I have about 3 minutes left of my break. I'm gonna salt my popcorn, have some popcorn, and get back to my final hour of studying. Yeah. Round 2, let's go. What a pretty plant. Going to take the baby for a walk. I'm actually shocked that she hasn't noticed that I've put my tackies on, because by now she would literally be jumping all over me. By the way, recently discovered this, this combination, and it is my longest lasting combo so far. She can hear me, she's coming. Hey, Baba. Hello, Baba. You ready for your walkies? Loon, are you ready for your walkies? No one touch the floor. I know it's sorry, but we will clean it tomorrow. Nisha, Baba. Nisha. Wait. It is officially time to make her some food. So I'm gonna boil some water, get her dog food, and then she's going to basically eat. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga because I want to stretch my body out. Oh, that's the noise. I want to stretch my body out because I've been sitting in the chair the whole day. So I'm just going to do that. And yeah. Oi. Oopsie.